by asking you about something Woj said that caught my ear. And he said that he thinks that the Raptors will be buyers come trade deadline. What's the word on the street? Are you hearing now, as the deadline moves closer, that this 29-14 Raptors squad could be out there looking to add, as opposed to at the start of the year many thought would be selling?
Bring DeRozan back, right?
I don't know. I know there are a lot of fans saying that. I don't know if anyone on this desk is saying that.
Look, I mean, Woj and Masai are pretty close, so if there's smoke, there's fire. At what level? That's probably the question. Is it something to kind of just help the bench even further, bring some more, or is it a Derrick Rose type who certainly is getting a lot of interest? That's probably going to be the big question. You guys know I've liked this team from the beginning. I'm not shocked about what they're doing. I'm impressed by what they're doing. And for them to be a half a game in third place, if Miami, which was losing to Sacramento for a minute, loses tonight, they'll be tied for second in the East. For them to be doing what they're doing with the injuries that they've had, with losing Kawhi, I mean, kudos to the coaching staff, kudos to the players. And I still, and I know people looked at me crazy, I picked the Raptors to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals still. So, hey, maybe Masai has another trick up his sleeve to make this team a little bit better. And I do think there's some players that are going to be available. But, I mean, is it going to be a Kevin Love or a Drummond? You guys have some young parts, but some of the big money guys, I don't know if they'd be going up to the North.
To follow up on what Spears just said about the Heat are down 3 points at home to Sacramento. Again, the Raptors a half game back for second in the Eastern Conference.
18-1 at home.
Jimmy Butler not playing in this game due to hip soreness, FYI. They still should win this game by 20.
Hip soreness, Miami.
Yeah, definitely. So you mentioned DeMar DeRozan.
His hips don't lie.
No, his hips don't lie.
Yeah.
His hips don't lie. A lot of people's hips won't lie over the next couple of weeks heading to the Super Bowl. You mentioned DeRozan. I don't know how serious you were in that. You mentioned DeRozan. You mentioned some bigs. If you're Masai, what do you need right now? Like, what's the play?
It's a really good question. I like the team as it is. I like how the young guys are stepping up. Pascal Siakam better be an all-star. I don't know that I mess with it, Do you need to do something big? It just depends on what it is. I'd like to try to get Derrick Rose maybe, as somebody that's more of a not somebody that's going to kill your budget in the process. Kevin Love, too much money. Drummond is interesting, but you got to give up something to get something. People have to remember that when you make these big trades and there's a lot of money involved, it could hit your program for several years to come. So that's the thing. I mean, there's buyers, but what are you buying? Are you buying a sandwich or are you buying a steak? I wish I knew the answer to that question.
It's going to be really interesting because I feel like that second seed in the East is important given the way it shakes down. I mean, 2 through 6 is real, right? Like, I don't know if you want to be third and catch whoever ends up 6, and I don't think it'll be the Indiana Pacers. But I wonder, you spend some time in Boston.
But I'm going to stop you real quick.
Yeah.
I think that might be part of the attraction is being that the East is open. Are you guys sold on Milwaukee? I know they're winning, but after last year, I'm still not sold on them getting over that hump just yet.
They're on pace for 70 wins, my dude.
And they're going to make a move. Giannis's free agency is coming up. They're not going to sit there and just be content with the roster. John Morris is going to make a move before
he has to.
They were number 1 seed last year.
Yep.
I just have to see it. It's, to me, they're a great regular season team, just like the Raptors were for a few years, right?
Yeah.
Where they got over the hump.
Yep.
So maybe what Masai is thinking is, look, we're a number 2 seed. We could still win this thing again and get back to the finals if perhaps we get another notable player that could push us to the next level, sort of like Gasol did about a year ago. So I'm curious, man. Masai's trying to become a Danny Ainge type guy. he's trying to be creative, and I think actually he'll probably be at Stearns Memorial tomorrow too. He might be in New York as we speak. So if I see him tonight, maybe I'll call y'all back tomorrow with something.
Oh, nice.
That's a deal.
Nice.
That's a deal.
That is a deal. You can call anytime.